Good morning, everybody, on a nice Sunday morning. Whoops. I try to keep this short. If you haven't seen the real polls, and they even admitted it on the Marxist major media shows this morning, and don't let the Sunday morning 4 hours of communist media shows get you down, because they're already this morning. They came out and said it. Trump's going to how do they put it, destroy America, and Kamala walks on water. It's they're horrible. That's one of the reasons I'm going to go into this video for hope. All the polls now show Trump winning the presidency. If you haven't seen Arizona, he's way out in the lead. It's over. He's won Arizona. Georgia, he's way out in the lead. I'm talking through the 7 swing states. Georgia, way out in the lead. He's going to win Georgia. Florida, he's way out in the lead, going to win Florida. North Carolina, he is in the lead, way out in the lead. He's going to win Carolina. That's 4 of the 7. That leaves 3 swing states: Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan. So he's he's winning in Nevada. So we got Nevada, Arizona, Georgia, and Florida. There's 4. He's already won those. He's so far out in the lead, she can't catch up. That leaves 3. The Rust Belt, they call them, swing states: Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. He is ahead in Pennsylvania, and he's ahead in Wisconsin. But let's not even go there yet. He's absolutely won Nevada, Arizona, Georgia, Florida. He only has to win 1 of the other 3. Only one of them. Doesn't matter which one. Pennsylvania or Michigan or Wisconsin. He only has to win 1 of those 3. He's up in Pennsylvania and Wisconsin handily. He is looking like is likely going to win the presidency. They, of course, will not admit it on 4 hours of communism media today. NBC, CBS, ABC, absolutely just, they're still calling him a Nazi and a fascist, and if he's elected, basically just, they're fear porn. That's all they got. That's all Kamala does, is talk about Trump at her rallies. He talks about fixing their mess and making America great again. They're almost coming out now calling more than half the country fascist. That didn't work. Then they went to Nazi. They actually came out, media on TV used the word Nazi. People know better. That didn't work. And they came out, called over half the country literally garbage. That didn't work. I mean, now they're going to say, well, if you elect him as president, he's going to start building gas chambers, and he's going to, exterminate over, all the Democrats. I mean, they have nothing but fear porn, because they have no positive message. Bad economy. We saw job growth now is the lowest since the Great Depression. The schools are a mess. Most of the states, all the blue states, children are failing horribly bad in schools. They can't compete with the children of countries around the world. We're in a global economy. We got to compete with China and Russia and European countries, and India's an explosive country, and our schools are a mess. They're teaching, socialism instead of, but I won't go there. Anyway, here's what I want to say. You got to get out and vote. Just because we are winning right now doesn't mean we don't need your vote. She can still win those 3 states: Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Michigan. And the Des Moines Register, if you want to believe this, and they're actually talking about it on the national network TV shows, ABC, CBS, NBC. Actually, the Des Moines Red Star, I call it, our local newspaper. They don't even sell newspapers anymore. It's just an online rag. It's pretty much out of business. Came out and they did their own poll. Now, they haven't backed a Republican in over 100 years. So that gives you an idea. And they did a fake poll, and the national media is running with it, that Iowa is polling Kamala to win Iowa by 4%. Iowa hasn't elected a Democrat in forever. Our governor is a Republican. Our lieutenant governor is a Republican. Our state attorney general is a Republican. Both of our senators, Joni Ernst and Chuck Grassley, are both Republicans. All three of our United States House of Representatives are Republicans. Nunn, Meeks, and Feenstra. Our state House is majority Republican. Our state Senate is majority Republican. And as a last ditch fear porn, the Iowa Rag, which nobody reads. They even had to sell their building downtown years ago because their viewership, because it's so biased, nobody would buy the newspaper. The Des Moines Register came out and with a fake poll and said that Harris leads Iowa 4%. No, watch Trump. He beat Biden, who was a better candidate back then, by 9% in Iowa. He'll beat Harris by, 8, 9, 10%. So anyway, don't believe the polls. Don't think that wherever you live that you're seeing this. You don't need to. You have to vote, whether you're in Iowa or Arizona or Nevada, or my friends in North Carolina, up in Pennsylvania, my friends, wherever you are, you have to vote. If you haven't voted, shame on you. Shame on you. I've never voted early in my life, always on election day. I voted a week and a half ago because we have lost some elections. Obama won twice, Clinton won twice, freaking Biden won. And it's because we Republicans always waited traditionally till election day, and too many things happen. You know, kid gets sick and mom has to go pick their daughter up from daycare early and can't make it. The car issues, got to work late, weather. I mean, the list is endless. Get in a fight with your spouse, go for a drive for 3 hours in the country. Getting sick. I mean, it's endless. The water pipe breaks in your house is being flooded, and Republicans have lost presidential, senatorial, and House elections because we all waited until election day. And it might not happen to you, but when we have 150 million people that are going to go out and vote Republican, it only takes 2-3%, 4%. You're talking 1 million, 5 million, 10 million people that don't make it out to vote, that plan to wait on election day, they don't get to. And Democrats have gotten elected over and over again. Start voting early. Your vote matters. We are ahead right now. The media does not want to admit it. They have been fudging the polls. Watch Trump's rallies. He has 3 today. He had 3 yesterday. I watched all 3 of them yesterday. Amazing. He has 4 tomorrow. His 3 yesterday started at noon and they got over at midnight. And today he's doing 3. His first one is at 10 a.m. Central, if I remember right. 10 or noon. He's doing 3 today, and tomorrow he's finishing with 4 rallies, and they're huge. These are the the stadiums, the auditoriums. Like he did one in Carolina where the professional basketball team is. They filled the arena. They said there were 10 times more people outside. They couldn't get in. They put screens up. So anyway, watch his rallies. He's doing 3 today, and he's doing 4 tomorrow. And he said at his rally, final one last night, he did North Carolina, Gastonia. Then he went to Salem, Virginia, and then he finished up in another one in North Carolina last night. And he said when these rallies are done, he cannot be a third president. The United States can only be president twice. He'll never do another rally. Monday night's the last rally he'll ever do. You'll never get to see one. And he said we'll be back to the old days. Presidential candidates will go and they'll rent a hotel meeting room. They'll get 200, 250 people. They'll charge $500 for a plate dinner, and that's basically a donation to help their campaign, and they'll leave. These 40,000 Trump rallies, they've never happened in the history of our country. They'll never happen again. 50,000. He in Jersey, they had 120,000 people. 120,000 people. They've now been indoors, and they're packing them now, however big the arenas are. They're indoors because the Democrats, call him a Nazi and a fascist, and he's going to kill everybody. They've gotten their Democrat wackadoodles out there shooting at him because they're evil. They're absolutely evil. Remember what Karl Marx said. This is a quote from Karl Marx. He said, "They say what the others are doing while they are the ones actually doing it to cause confusion." So get out and vote. Watch some rallies today. Watch some rallies tomorrow. We'll never get to see these huge, 30, 40, 50,000 rallies again. That's never happened before, and they'll never happen again. Today he's got 3. Tomorrow he has 4.